All right, Sal. Now we want your comeback to be a big surprise.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually hold off on you saying anything until we get to like Janperson.
Okay.
And I think that'll be good. That way, everyone will be real surprised when you come in mid-episode.
Yeah, no, I think I love doing that shit. You know?
Oh shit, we're already recording.
Oh, fuck up.
Cue the roll call.
Connect. Loading.
Broadcast.
Perfect! Show running super savant. Bluecaster, super Ichi.
Loud and online. Greycaster, Robo Lane.
Researcher of the Tokuverse. Ultracaster. Gar.
Spark of Courage, the Power of Dreams. Orange Caster, Global Soft Perka.
Respecting the source material. Greencaster. Zenshi.
Trauma Inducer. Northcaster. Saga.
Casting, criticism, comedy, chaos.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
On air! Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 432.
No, Peruglia was last week.
That's not a Pokemon. What Pokemon of the week is it?
Wait, 433?
It's Wesker.
432.
Computer, please.
Peruglia, I think, because last week was Glameow.
I love him!
Yeah, things sure have
Is it
changed.
Peruglia? Oh,
Come on, we used to be on top of this. Where's Blaze?
we did.
I forgot to tell
Blaze-
you everyone.
Blaze is busy
Blaze is
living,
busy.
apparently.
Yes.
Peruglia looks fucking ugly.
Well,
Number
it's
one
in the
fan,
fucking
my
name.
ass.
There you go,
Love
Peruglia.
you, Blaze.
Thick as hell.
Yeah. All right.
It's an ugly
so,
boy.
yes, it's our good friend Sal Northcaster. He's here.
Hello. It's me.
How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
Yay, Northcaster's back when
how are you?
Castranger was at its fucking peak.
Castranger's finally good again.
So once you left the show, it just...
Oh, what the hell? Yeah, I know. No, you guys are doing great.
Fire the ninjas!
Remember Fire the Ninjas, guys?
I remember 5 fucking years ago.
You asked me what episode that was.
I
recently.
did. I was like, and I forgot that was the 75th. Like, that was actually a thing. Yeah.
I always just remember when we did the one Power Rangers reboot movie post thing where he was Zordon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's going down as one.
Where
of
he
the
went
better
behind the
thumbnails for
table.
Oh, the
So,
yeah, the pretended to be
Where's like
Zordon.
Anna's Zordon?
Yeah.
The last time...
Have you guys not seen this?
It's been a while.
The last time I saw Cell in person, he showed me a video of flying snakes, and I do not want to live on this planet anymore.
Wait, flying snake?
Oh,
There
that's
are
right.
flying snakes.
Oh god.
It's terrifying.
They technically don't fly, Lane.
They fall
I
with
know.
style.
Yeah.
What are the odds that the last time I saw Cell, we watched the American version of Godzilla versus Kong, or King Kong versus Godzilla,
I was partially there for that.
and now we have a new story regarding Godzilla and King Kong.
Get the fuck out.
Spoilers? Question mark?
Why would you do something like this?
There's gonna be another movie.
Oh yeah. And what's it called though? That's what's interesting about it.
We'll get to that in a minute, but before that, welcome. If you
We're a
happen to be
bunch of
listening for the
Kongs.
first time, we're a bunch of geeks who get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider Super Sentai and a third thing.
Justice for the DK rap singer.
Yeah, he wasn't
Kirkhope?
credited. Grant Kirkhope. He wasn't credited in the Mario movie credits. It
is
just
Grant-
said DK Rap
I
from
don't think
DK64.
Is Greg Kirkhope the one who sang that? I know he composed it.
No,
but
he's the one who
Oh,
composed
he's
it.
the
Yeah,
composer.
so that's why I like the
Yeah.
credit for Grant Kirkhope, and you were saying the singer, but yeah, both of them, sure, whatever.
Just they need credit. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
Did
That'd
you
be
sing
like
it
if I
too?
posting
Oh.
Cast Ranger, be like crediting
Because-
Cast Ranger as Toei.
they didn't even
It's
play the
because
whole
Rare
song. They
fucking
just
works
looped
for
that one-
Microsoft now.
They just looped that one bit.
Just loop
Yeah,
that one.
look at that snake. That's terrifying.
Yeah, look at
I
that.
hate it.
Snake
I
warning.
fucking hate it.
No!
Oh my god, it's Alta Right from it's Alta Right from FF14. It's Danger Noodle.
Oh no.
I
Don't
like
worry.
that. I like the flying
People who
snake.
play 14 know what I'm talking about.
We live on a pretty rad planet sometimes.
All right. Well, all right. So our topics for this week will be Kamen Rider Geats episode 31, Kingohger episode 7, and our featured topic is Tokusou Robo Janperson. One
I
episode.
forgot. Oh, I knew I forgot to do something.
You didn't watch it?
No, I watched that. I forgot to watch Rider and Sentai.
Oh my god.
Well, you're getting spoiled for everything.
So busy.
It's okay. I didn't watch Janperson, or rather, I was going to, and then I realized tonight I'm feeling way too tired, so I don't know if I'm even going to make it through the first 2 topics. But I'm going to try.
Like, I was so fixated on once and always.
So captivated by Janperson.
And then the new Ultraman happened.
I just love the name Janperson. I want to know what the origin of that name is.
Japanese person.
No.
No.
Janpanese, no.
It's not even a person, it's a robot! It's a robot! It's fucking Robocop!
Are you okay?
It stands for Japanese person.
And here I was about to say this might be the least intimidating name for a hero of all fucking time.
Amazing. Wow.
You want to know what Google Translate has for his name?
Janperson.
Jump person.
Jump person. No, that's Mario.
Oh, that doesn't sound as bad.
Let's go see the Super Mario Brothers movie in theaters now.
Stop plugging.
Go see it.
It's literally almost made $1 billion. I want it to make $1 billion.
Stop.
I want it to surpass Avatar.
I want it to surpass the Lion King remake. Fuck that shit.
Yes.
No,
That's
it's
not
something.
even
It's 90s again.
It's supposed to be a live action movie.
All right.
So you ruin my brain sometimes.
I try.
He is the trauma inducer.
I'm back.
He is the trauma inducer. God
And I'll
damn
be
it.
dropping some drama.
Oh, good. All right. Well, first off, we have some news articles to discuss.
You're in news.
News mode.
News mode. So first off, the poster dropped, or rather, the poster basically, for Kamen Rider Juga versus Orteka, and which means we finally have our first look at Kamen Rider Orteka, and it's a fucking palette swap of Overdemons, or one of the Demon's troopers.
Is. Huh.
I mean, reduce, reuse, recycle. Am I right?
God knows Orteka's a piece of shit. He doesn't deserve an original suit.
So
I mean,
what is Orteka?
He's one of the villains from Revice, the season that just ended.
He was this kid who was had surpassed human intelligence, and he was like, "Oh, no one's as smart as I am. And I'm gonna kill everyone."
Yeah,
he got super bitter and turned into an evil mariachi.
No, but we're not here. We're not here for this movie No, but we're not here for this movie to see Orteka. We're here for my main man, George Karazaki.
Oh, of course.
The GOAT MVP of Revice.
Did you say the GOAT? Like the Pokemon?
Yes, the GOAT. Yeah.
You know what, Lane? I dig.
Yeah.
The greatest of all greatest of all time.
The greatest of greatest of all time?
Yeah.
That's what George is.
Is that
of the stars?
Is that an old
that's
new
Ace.
form in the back there?
The green one is brand new for the movie. Everything else we've seen before.
Can we take a look at the green guy? Just
Let me see if I can zoom in real close. I don't know how much I can.
the hull.
Hold on.
Magnify.
It's in the studio audience chat, so
There's a better
But that's
shot.
not
Okay.
That's how magnifying not work. Keep zooming.
Fascinating.
It looks like a bug almost.
I think there's supposed to be like a vine motif going on.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Or no, it's supposed to be squid.
Oh
Tentacles
yeah,
on
because
his shoulder.
the squid the stamp he uses is squid.
It is.
Yeah, so that's like the tentacle.
That's cool. And like the back is like the body of the thing. That's cool.
Yeah. So yes, this is taking place after the events of the
Great
Live
voice.
and Evil and Demons film, which we haven't seen yet.
Demons.
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 Doug Dimmadums.
Demons! George
That's right,
visits
Doug Dimmadome.
he visits the lab to hear the advice from researcher Sho Takada, who helped with the development of the Juga driver and is an old friend of his father. Shows him a video of Orteka escaping from prison, transforms into Kamen Rider Orteka.
Cool.
That is not a lot of plot.
I can't wait for the next Squid
Stuff
Game.
happens. Cool, whatever.
Like I said, we don't need plot. We have George.
You're kind
It's
of
all
right.
that matters.
Lane, Lane, when it comes to these spin-offs, I prefer plot. Otherwise, why even make it?
No, but George is going to carry this entire fucking movie. So I don't care. Everything's irrelevant. Only George.
Why do you guys keep calling it a movie? It's a 20-minute special.
You're a 20-minute special.
I don't know why they're calling it a movie.
I was gonna say this has big Sabala Durandal energy, which I don't like. But George will be there, so
it's at least 2 parts.
It'll at least be entertaining with George there.
But will it be?
Thank you, Seven. That's what I said.
Suit actor and action director Jun Watanabe will make his directorial debut in this spin-off.
Good for him. He's been action director for a few years now. And written by Hiroki Ushida, who did the Girls' Race. Son of a bitch. This is gonna suck.
Oh, that's not confidence-inspiring.
Whoops.
Oh boy.
That was like finding out Rise of Skywalker was written by the Batman v Superman guy.
But like, this is the equivalent of, we couldn't get the main writer back, so we got the guy that wrote the spin-off that's not even connected to the main series.
And is not good.
No.
Anyway, we'll see
What's
how it
wrong
pans
with
out.
Girls Remix? Go listen to our episode of it.
Yeah, go listen to the episode.
I mean, I thought it was fine.
So this Juga versus Ortega special will be 2 parts, releasing part 1 April 30th and May 7th for the second part, only on Toei Tokusatsu Fan Club.
Wait. So it's 20 minutes long, and it's in 2 parts?
It's probably 2 20-minute episodes.
Okay.
Or probably like 12-minute episodes.
Like in the 12, 15, 20-minute area.
Yeah.
Groovy.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my word.
All right.
No, it's Ash Williams' line.
I've been coining that word since 2015.
Okay, Ash Williams has been around far longer than that.
Actually, guys, speaking of Ash Williams, if you happen to be in Toronto.
Wait, is he in Toronto?
Oh, cool.
No, Sam Raimi is going to be here for Fan Expo.
That's cool.
I heard Peter Cullen's going to be at Fan Expo. I am going.
Cool. Check that out. Anyways,
all right,
on to the next.
I have no idea what I'd even say to him, though. Like,
thanks for
Your
Spider-Man.
movies suck.
Yeah, that's a good one.
No, come on.
No, Gar, that's weird.
Look, I could barely talk to John Carpenter. I was flipping terrified, like on like the boxes and stuff of movies where it shows him and like photos of him. He looks like he's gonna snap your spine in half.
Right.
No. You know what?
Then when I actually met him, he was like this really, really sweet, like your grandpa.
Oh.
See,
I'll go the Don Rickles route. Sam, of all the movies you've made, none of them were good.
See, I always thought I thought his brother was him because like it was like he like cameoed in the Spider-Man movies, and then like Cell was like, no, that was his brother. I'm like, oh.
All right, we got a lot to get through.
But I just thought that was Sam Raimi.
They're brothers. I get the confusion.
Last comment I'll make on the Ortega movie. All right, we're 2 for 3. Where the fuck is Kamen Rider Julio?
Not happening.
It's not happening.
Julio's wrong.
Bastards. Next. In Kamen Rider Black Sun news, they announced a figure art of Kotaro Minami.
And he's dabbing.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
He's dabbing.
All right, so
He's not dabbing.
He's dabbing.
Premium band.
Decker, I don't mean to shit on you, but that's Revi.
He's just
It's a stage show joke.
Emily, he's just cosplaying Snake Plissken without the eye patch.
You can make him do the fist clench. You can make him do the dab.
That's not how it works.
Stop calling it the dab.
That's what it is.
The Rider Dab.
The Ride Dab. All right, so Premium Bandai web exclusive 8,800 yen releasing in November. It comes with the Sun Driver, Heat Heaven, Satan Sabre, Life Extract, an extra head, and a set of interchangeable hands.
That's cool. $80?
Plus shipping and markup and customs. So
it's like 120.
He looks so edgelordy.
Maybe.
No, Nightcaster. Dab on them riders. I'm with you.
All right, and in related news,
He's also dabbing.
They're also doing a figure of Nobuhiko.
Of course.
Yeah,
these
you
aren't
can't.
cool. It's
You can't have black without
you know-
fucking Shadow Moon.
Quite frankly, like, I will probably be getting these.
I know you will.
They're nice.
I mean, they are nice.
You loved Black Sun, didn't you?
I fucking love Black Sun.
Like, they look cool.
I have to watch it. We gotta watch it.
Oh, he's
Yes.
now he's now he's doing the worm. No, not the worm. The electric.
Oh, the wave?
Yeah. No, what's it called?
Electric slide?
No, when you do the current, like pass it, pop and lock him. That's it.
Okay. He will in fact pop, lock, and bust the freshest.
How dare you.
He's damn it.
Same price, same release window. 8,800 yen November. Premium Bandai.
He comes with. Wait, I love that Black comes with the Satan Saber, but Shadow Moon's
Say
owner
it right, Lane.
comes with the broken version of the sword.
Yep.
Lane, say it right.
That's so funny. Satan Sabru.
Which means that if you want Nobuhiko with the Satan Sabru, you have to buy both figures. You fucks.
That's how they get
I
you.
mean, okay.
You know
Black
why?
and Shadow Moon are like
I'll
yin and
probably
yang, alpha and omega. You can't have one without the other.
I'll show you. Buys one.
Buys none.
Jerry's comment. We got Black Sun. We got Shadow Moon. Where's Grey Dusk?
They're going the Pokemon route lately and not doing a third version.
I'm not going
I'm
to
down for
spoil
Grey Dusk.
anything.
Yeah. So yes, very cool. Next, also in Black Sun news, CSM Century King Moon Driver.
No, it's
Really?
it's the Matrix of Leadership.
Yeah, kind of.
Yo, Shadow Moon's belt?
Yeah.
Badass.
That is cool.
Stop trying to tempt me back into this circle.
You know what that kind of looks like to me? Like, I'm the guy who doesn't watch Riders, so that looks like something out of Ghostbusters. like a
Looks
ghost
like it's gonna shoot a proton beam.
No, like something like you would go through.
I just really like the name of it, the Century King Moon Driver.
Yeah,
that sounds so cool.
Really
It's so
cool.
badass.
Are you guys happy?
It's Shadow Moon's Kingstone. It's always been
Wait.
clean.
Oh, did you add Black Sun to the schedule?
Yes. After
Are they gonna
Footopia,
do
we
one
will
for-
talk
are they
about
gonna
Black
do one
Sun.
for,
Yay!
Well, we will talk about it at some point soon.
Wait. Are they doing one for Black Belt? Yes. That has already been confirmed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yes, this let's see. There's no news about price or release date, but it will be later this year.
It'll be expensive
It's
as fuck.
happening.
It's a CSM belt.
Oh, it's already released?
No, they just teased it. It'll be
No.
released later
No,
this year.
Ancaster's saying that.
I think they're talking, he's talking about the Black Sun one.
My bad.
The Black
Yeah, the
belt's out.
Kamen Rider
The Sun
Black
Driver.
Belt.
My bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Kingstone.
So these are the Proplica ones.
These are the CSM,
Yes.
so they're like 1-to-1.
Yeah, they actually do like the cool electronic movements and stuff like
Yeah,
they do in the
all
show.
the like movements that the belts do.
Cool.
And they're like
They're hand
$200,
sent-
right?
Probably.
Like a couple thousand.
Yeah.
No.
No more. No, like Paul, if you take 2 of your paychecks, split them in half, and there you go.
So one
One
paycheck.
of my paychecks.
Womp,
Yes.
womp.
Math.
How about Gar? How about you give me a projected price?
They don't have it
They
yet.
don't have it
Well, I
yet.
mean, what did the Sun Driver cost? It's probably in the same
Uh,
ballpark.
Projected in price, I'm looking at a good $300.
That sounds
I'd
right.
say more 400.
In the area of
Like-
3, up pushing 4 after like shipping customs taxes.
It does all of the movements and shit. And
Yes.
And how
Yeah,
much did he
it's
sell?
like has hand sensors.
What was the last bid? 300. 301.
You're closest without going over.
Oh.
Fuck you.
If it's 300, I'd consider it. 400, no. 300, yes.
500 is right out.
Right out.
It looks like a teaser for the Green Lantern movie.
Hey, you win.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Some respect on my boy's
I can
name.
see it.
This thing is going to be at the end of the Blue Beetle movie. This is the Green Beetle.
Shadow
Like
Moon
seriously,
Boulevard.
someone slapped the Green Lantern logo in the dead center of that
It
belt.
does look like that. Like if you said this was a Green Lantern thing before you told me it was a belt, I'd believe you. I don't know. I don't know this, so
Green Lantern just has a belt, and it's just like
it,
Hikari Henshin.
it can't get worse than the Ryan Reynolds version. So transform. Let's go.
I mean, getting HBO Green Lantern where it's going to be like them like solving murders and shit on like different worlds.
Yeah, they're doing
So
that.
that'll-
Cops in space.
It's gonna be called
Yeah,
Force.
it's like Law and Order in space with Green Lanterns.
this past week, I happened upon a comic someone shared wherein Shaggy and Scooby-Doo were given Yellow Lantern rings.
Yeah, that was funny.
What?
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the
But
chat.
they don't. But they get scared. They don't fucking invoke fear on people.
The logic was they scare themselves.
That's the point, though. Is like all the Yellow Lanterns, they are more fueled by their fear than anything.
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
True.
moving on. Speaking of Premium Bandai, they have announced releasing the Kingohger civilian outfits.
Oh.
Yep.
Does that mean I can get Dabowski's outfit?
Yeah.
The Dabowski?
I'm gonna tell you guys something on the main show.
Dabowski.
Although none of
That's
these
pretty
outfits
great.
come in sets, you can piece them together to become your favorite Kingohger.
Oh my god, someone
There
did
you go.
already.
You can get Yama's pants.
So let's see.
Do
They
they
got
actually light up though?
so yeah, they have on its own for sale the cloak that Gira stole off of Raculadies.
Well, it's really cool.
Excuse fucking me?
Yeah.
143,000 yen? That's $1,500.
Yep.
Absolutely not.
Like I said, guys.
Fucking excuse me?
Yeah, no. These
Just
fucking
for the
clothes
cloak?
are expensive.
I mean, clothes
Yep.
are expensive, man.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There's my baby.
All right, just for the white undershirt that Gira wears is over $200.
Have you not seen clothing?
Wait, how much are Yama's pants?
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
What the hell is
Yeah,
that?
see how much
Fucking
his pants
harness
are.
on Gira's outfit is
Wait.
$200.
Oh, wait, no, we gotta do this one at a time. Like, we gotta actually do this fucking Price is Right
Gira's
style.
pants, $297. The fucking harness on his outfit, $198. The necklace, $88.
Shit.
Thank you,
Here we go.
Kaguya.
Yanma's shirt, just the shirt, $55.
Okay.
The pants,
Holy-
$374. I'm kind of tempted though.
They do look comfortable. Oh, no, we're...
Just get your pants from Walmart.
I just have, I might. Oh, I want the pants.
Patreon requests to
The
get us up
worst
to the point
problem
where you...
is that these clothes are so good. Like, most of the time it's sort of like, oh, it's just like a shirt a character wears. And it's like, here are these amazing outfits that are completely unique to these characters. And
That's not Kaguragi Dabowski.
That looks like Kayla.
I need that robe.
That does
it does look like Kayla.
Oh my
God, I want Yanma's pants.
No, Kayla Dabowski?
Get on that Patreon.
Okay, let's keep going.
That's an imposter.
Yanma's ear cuff, $187.
Okay.
Yanma's belt, $165.
So Digimon looking.
Yanma's cuff, $77.
Do they have like his headphones?
Oh, holy shit.
Himeno's dress, $770.
Yo, is that right?
Wow, they should count on that.
Himeno's earrings, $340.
Wait, hold on. Lane, can you say something? I think you got cut out there.
Saying like, oh, I can get Raculies' outfit. It can be Raculies.
Himeno's tiara, $2,200.
Is it actually jewels?
Hold on, okay, hold on. I gotta read this one.
Fucking better.
This tall tiara is manufactured by combining large stones and small stones in 3 dimensions. It is bright and delicate. It is made of crystal, yellow opal, silver 900, and brass.
Yeah, it's not like the most high class, but it's real.
No, but it does have actual opals.
Oh my god. Now Rita's outfit. God. The jacket, $660.
Wait till you get to Kaguragi's fucking jacket. Oh no.
Okay, hold on. That's just the jacket. Then the actual high shirt that includes the thing that covers her face is another $330.
Christ, can you imagine actually getting this?
What's
this? Oh,
her corset belt, $55.
These are all sold separately?
Yeah.
This is the kind of stuff that I always think to myself for 2 seconds. Maybe I could. This is my equivalent of the random impulse to buy a Ferrari that some people have. It's always the random impulse to buy Toku clothing.
I can get someone to make this for me for cheaper.
Rita's silver ear cuff, $69.
Nice.
Okay, get the Kakaragi's jacket. Look how much expensive that is.
Rita's bracelet, $187. Now we're at Kagaragi. The kimono jacket,
$6,600.
Okay.
That's $660 for the jacket.
Do I say it here or on the main show?
Say it.
I've never wanted a piece of clothing more in my life than this fucking kimono.
Sal, can you please cosplay as Kagaragi Dabowski?
I would love to.
My god.
Considering
That would
what
be
else,
awesome.
My birthday's coming up.
Considering the other things we've seen in the same article, that price is not the worst.
No, yeah.
No.
For what you're getting?
Yeah,
Look
for
at this
something
thing.
that intricately detailed and printed and everything, it's really nice.
Oh my god, I could use this and like Shanghai my way into like Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Oh my god,
Selfie.
Kaguragi's and the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Would that look out of place in that production?
Oh my god.
It was purple and blue and orange and black and purple and blue and orange and black and purple and blue and orange and black.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's keep going. The Hakama pants, $242.
These are nice.
Then Kaguragi's necklace, $137.
Can I actually see that? Hold on. Oh, it's got the
That's
bead.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
His pillow, $38.
Pillow.
The pillow he sits on.
Guys,
Oh
raise the
my
money and I will
God.
cosplay in full as this guy at Anime North this year.
Go fund me.
Yo,
It will be too late,
You will
right?
literally sit outside and betray people.
Hell yeah.
I know, that's
Like-
the thing.
People will come up to you with their issues and you'll just betray them.
Okay, like
no, but you have to get really good at the.
You know I can do that. I'll say this for the episode proper.
Wait. I have one more question. Sel,
Yo,
do you really enjoy food?
have you ever seen me once?
Have you met me?
Okay, Sel is officially the Kagaragi Dabowski of our group.
Hell yeah.
He'll betray all of us.
Well, you know it.
No, I
That's
don't
why
think
he's here.
He's not suspicious.
No,
I'd sell my soul to the Japanese if they gave me the right offer. Fucking love Problem Child, man.
It's a fun movie.
Well, there was that one
All right,
time.
we gotta move on, yes. But I do have stuff to say about this character, but I'll do that in the episode proper.
Okay. Next we have the fan that he carries for $33.
Uh-huh.
Then we have Raculadies. Let's see.
Need that.
Yeah,
His
my
jacket.
boy.
Yo, Raculadies' fucking royal jacket for $33?
That's it?
That's not
Nice,
bad.
whoa.
I should get it.
That's
why is the
actually
cape so
reasonable.
Yeah.
Then why is the cape so much?
You know why? It's because Raculadies is a piece of shit. No, they made it so cheap because no one will buy it because everyone hates Raculadies.
There has to be a catch.
Except
That's
for me.
a very ornate
Except for
outfit.
me.
Oh, Lane. You'll see when we get there.
Everything's made of 100% polyester.
Oh, okay.
That explains it.
Oh, well, then it's nowhere close to worth
Then we have Raculadies'.
But now get to his crown.
We have his crown, which they refer to as a tiara.
It is literally one.
This item is made of Vulcan fiber.
Vulcan fiber.
Woo! $454.
Look what it says. Look what it says it's made
Why
of.
is it so popey?
Look at what it... That means royalty.
Vulcan fiber is a special paper material used for trunks and chairs of famous brands.
It's made of paper, technically. That's amazing.
You want to buy a paper crown for $400?
That is a
You
tiara.
will be the
All I'm
dopest
thinking of
jughead
now
you
is
ever
Raculadies wearing like one of those Christmas cracker crown hat things.
No, we need to give him a Burger King
You know
crown.
those where you
No,
get like a
Jughead
paper crown out of the Christmas cracker?
I need to break this down quickly. I could take pictures of all like this crown from all these angles, post it on Etsy. Someone could make it for way cheaper. And it would look, and the best part is, it'll look 10 times better than this version.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Right?
Right now.
Do it.
I should just cosplay as
You
Raculadies.
must become Raculane.
Raculane. I like that.
Raculade.
I will be Raculane all year. Happy to.
Does that mean that you're going to betray the casters?
No, we just
No,
established
you're-
that was
No.
Zelda.
I'm gonna kill you all and take over the show.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Raculadies.
Okay.
Oh,
But you're not supposed to say
Well,
your
we can
plan out
stop
loud.
you.
But I do, because Raculadies did in the first episode. To his brother.
Oh my god. So anyways, most of that shit is shipping in July if anyone actually cares.
Are we just gonna ignore
Oh, we
the
don't
fact
have
that he
time.
decided to say we're all gonna die and he's gonna take over the show?
Yes.
We're just gonna ignore it, huh?
Yep, we're moving on.
Alright, next topic.
Power Rangers Lightning Collection.
Cool.
all right. This got announced.
So what is this? This is Lightspeed, RPM.
Yeah, we got Lightspeed Blue, we got RPM Yellow, and Red Turbo Ranger.
Cool.
Okay,
Tommy.
so
It's not Tommy,
I
it's
know-
DJ.
Oh.
I've known I bitch about Lightning Collection in the past,
And you're gonna
but you know what? I think Hasbro finally understands. Where am I going with this? Right.
Talk like a normal
Hasbro finally
person.
understands. Oh my goodness. Maybe we should actually do some quality control.
It's
And
about fucking
listen.
time.
Lightning
Because so far this is
Collection
Sorry, go ahead, Gar.
just I was waiting for Paul to finish.
Oh, I was gonna ask. Lightning Collection is the level below Black Collection, right?
No, it's like it is the equivalent to Star Wars Black Series or
Oh,
the Marvel
okay.
Legends.
All right.
Yeah.
These are pretty good. Like,
Yeah,
for what
like
you're getting.
like for instance, the fact that TJ comes with not one but two sidearms and his signature weapon,
Yeah.
that's shocker. Also, the fact that
And it's
the
top quality
fact
plastic,
that-
right?
Most of
also
the
the
time.
fact that we're getting TJ,
Yeah, I'm surprised
That's
it's
a
TJ
win.
and not Tommy.
and we've how many Tommy figures have we had? Like 6.
11.
Which means
11.
they would totally do another one. Why not?
Right? I mean,
We have 11 Tommy figures.
Jeepus Murphy.
I think there's
it
gonna
looks
like
good.
they'll probably get through them all at some point, right? As long as they keep
Oh,
selling.
probably.
If they ever stop doing Mighty Morphin figures.
Well, I mean, there's so many. No.
Well, look at this wave. It's nothing. No Mighty Morphin.
Also, a quick sidebar here because I can't say it enough. I love the Lightspeed Rescue Ranger suit. I love those ones.
It's all right.
I mean, now, basically, Titanium Ranger is inevitable.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. All right. So
I'm getting it.
So yes, we have Turbo Red, $24.99, releasing in October. We have Lightspeed Blue, same
Which
price and release
the
date.
only bad thing that I can see is the blaster.
Oh, and Caster, thank you. I was going to ask for that exactly. They tallied up how much each of them was altogether.
Wow.
Look, all right. So
yeah, like
I'm gonna-
each person's outfit. Yeah, they're
how
full.
much
They're
am
full
I?
ensemble.
Kaguragi is over $1,000.
Thank you, guy. Now you know how much you got to spend.
Right. No, and that's before shipping and handling.
Shipping and customs and markup and delivery and tax.
Might as well just pay for my ticket to Japan. I'll pick it up in person.
You might as well.
God, I hate the Canadian dollar. It sucks.
Yeah, I
Good
know.
old loony.
Honestly,
It's not very fond of you either.
First off, get real money. I don't know what board game you got this from, but stop using it.
Wow.
Neil
Yeah,
Patrick Harris, How I Met Your Mother.
our money does look like Monopoly money. I remember even Weird Al said that in Canadian Idiot.
Robin Williams said it best. The Canadian dollar or the loonie. How do you take an economic crisis seriously? The loonie is down. Oh, how sad!
Yeah, Kaguya, thank you.
Sure, all of time. That is incredible.
But anyway,
That needs to be in the thumbnail.
I love that. Oh my gosh.
It's just him at Burger King.
That has to be the thumbnail.
That reminds me of when I
No, it's
tried
the thumbnail for
to
next
use
week.
AI to
I
make
wrote that
pictures
down.
of various characters at restaurants.
I just love
No,
the
that's
face
thumbnail-
he's making in
that's
that
thumbnail for
too.
next week.
What's this?
No, Raculadies is the best. I love him.
I'm gonna say
He's
something.
not. He's really not.
Okay, we need to move on.
We gotta go.
So yes, and then we have RPM Yellow, which is surprise,
Which
surprise.
she doesn't come with her signature weapon, which is bullshit.
$24.99.
Man, it's a
October
tiny,
release.
dinky little card. They can re-release it. I'm more concerned over, like, everything's almost perfect. What happened to the gun?
Yeah, Bruno made a mention of that.
Yeah, like, Bruno may have mentioned it. I didn't take a screenshot, but, like,
Oh, that is not that gun.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
What happened?
And then like it has like a holstered mode, and it actually looks more accurate.
Oh no! It has the baton mode. In the baton, mode, it actually like they have the right tip on the baton mode, but what the fuck?
RPM. Face cam is making. Oh my god!
Did you guys know that in the new Resident Evil game you can unlock these guys? That's because they could work for Umbrella Corp.
Wow.
Yeah, RPM looks really good.
All right.
Yeah, good summer head.
Moving on. Also in Lightning Collection news, remastered Rita Repulsa figure.
There she is.
Look at that shit.
Just in time for the Once and Always special.
I would happily add her to my collection.
I will gladly throw away my current Rita.
Let my Rita throw! You just yeet the figure.
Like they finally realized that like her face is like the best part about Rita, and they fucking nailed it.
Wow!
Like oh my god!
You wanna know why I like it? It actually looks like Rita.
Nice, Emily. But yeah, it looks like she comes with 3 different faces, and they're all amazing.
Nice. They're all very Rita.
Watch the San Diego Comic-Con version come with Robo Rita exclusive face.
Yo,
I mean, I would love the Robo Rita
head. I love. Yeah, she's
I wouldn't
got like
be surprised if they did that.
She's got like her scheming face, her headache face, and her face.
Yes.
I mean, for me, I would buy this figure.
That covers her, though, doesn't it? Like those are her 3 modes of.
Those are her 3
pretty
emotions.
much. But I would buy this. I'd buy this figure, get a Kimberly head, and put Kimberly's head on it.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? Too, I never really noticed. I like the design on Rita's smock there.
So like her pointy boobs. Why does she have pointy boobs?
Because she's evil.
Well, no. Here's my question. Why does she have?
I love that special so much.
Why does she have the Millennium Necklace?
Bitch, I invented the grocery store. Doesn't like that line, like, bitch, I invented the grocery store.
I never knew this till now, but that's her hair. I thought that was always just like a headpiece.
Yeah, no, it's her hair just wrapped up.
It's both.
No, I thought that was a hat.
Yeah,
I always thought that was a hat.
Yeah, apparently
it is her hair. Holy shit!
Yeah, it's just her hair.
Are you guys just realizing
she's
this?
super fucking old. It's white hair tied up in brown ribbons.
I mean, I always thought in Emerald, the main character in Emerald, Pokemon Emerald.
Oh yeah, that his hair
had a headband.
Oh
no, yeah, I thought his hat was hair. Yeah, I thought he had white hair.
Is that like her society's equivalent of dreads?
Sure.
Yeah, it's her hair wrapped up. Holy shit, that's mind blowing.
This is the thing we're talking about the most.
Another lane moment.
I mean,
$33.99 at Walmart everywhere.
Yeah, it took me 30 years to realize that's her hair.
No, we're saying that's the price of the figure, $33.99.
That's so it also.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool.
Oh my god.
Releasing in October.
I really like her staff. I always have.
Yeah.
It's a cool.
Buy the figure so you can throw her staff at other figures.
Right. Oh, someone's doing that. You know.
I do enjoy
like for instance,
the power of heat.
Next.
Like for instance, you can throw it at Minotaur.
It's the mighty Minotaur.
The mighty Minotaur.
Which
that's not even history. That's mythology.
So when we got the trailer for Once and Always,
looks like it's from Rage
and they
Shadow
showed,
Legends.
Yeah.
Just when we got the trailer for Once and Always, and we saw Robo Snizzard and Robo Minotaur, I'm like, wait a minute, Hasbro didn't release a Minotaur figure yet. 2 days before the special comes out, here's our Minotaur figure. I'm like, I fucking knew it.
You bastards.
You fucks. I swear, the only reason they did Snizzard is because, well, we made a Snizzard toy. Let's just retool it, and bam, now you got Robo Snizzard.
Also, gotta say, smash.
You would.
Yeah, right. Dude, this is like
I
one
like
of
it
my
comes with
sonas. Like exactly.
Dude, no.
Shonen protagonist Baphomet.
I love that he comes with the tiny little clay doll that made
it's
him.
Adorable. I like.
Look at me.
That's your soul.
No, this is my son.
Do not fight me or my son ever again.
Yeah. That's in my head canon.
Where's this guy when Beta Ray Bill shows up?
So this one is also $33.99 and releasing in October as well.
He's got extra hands.
Yeah, it comes with the club.
Yeah,
Cool.
And the shield.
That's a neat shield.
Neato.
Little
Dora, I think his name's Dorable in Japan.
Makes sense.
Dora Minotaur?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're all, it's like Dora as in like Bandora monster.
Toradora. Next.
Soy Bandora.
Yes! Next, we have the images of the upcoming Shokugan modeling project of Daireno, aka the Thunder Megazord.
Love the Thunder Megazord.
It's pretty great.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to build
really
this
good.
model.
You can have the Red Dragon Battle Zord by itself if you want.
Why would you do that?
It's kind
I mean, I like it.
You have the Mighty Lion, the Unicorn, the Pegasus, the Phoenix.
The beetle.
The monkey.
Are they objectively better than the dinosaurs?
No.
Not to me, no. But
they're both good in their own ways.
Yeah. Like,
Individually, no.
That's what I think.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, none of them make sense. Like, wait, the mastodon became the lion, and there's a tiger. Like,
yeah. I'm just
fine.
I'm just not into samurai as an aesthetic.
Well,
but
this
like,
isn't samurai. This is Chinese.
Look, it's a fucking samurai.
No, that's a Chinese sword.
It's a Chinese samurai.
That's the
whatever
worst
the
thing.
whatever they call it.
That is the worst thing.
Wow.
Racism.
Jesus
Whatever
Christ.
they call it.
I thought I was the trauma.
I don't like the Eastern aesthetic. You could have just said that.
But yeah, it's all right. Objectively, for like design wise, I think it's really well designed.
No, 100%. I do prefer the Dino Megazord for sure.
Yeah.
The Zords themselves, though, like this was the era when Zords had personality.
Yo, the eyes on it light up. That's rad.
That is cool.
The eyes do not light up. It's a separate piece.
I know, but that's cool.
Can
That's
you kind of see them hiling in there? Like,
oh yeah, you can like see kind of little blurred silhouettes of the Rangers in the cockpit.
Oh, I can't support this anymore.
What?
Have you ever seen that like famous like joke gif of like the way their hands are going like?
Oh yeah.
Like, they just have the rank-rans in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love that it comes with like the platform that the Zords all sit on while they're assembling.
That's fun.
Well, it's because the picture that Decker showed, they're teasing the I can't remember his name in Japanese, but Tor the Shuttle Zord.
Yeah,
neat.
Also,
yeah, we're getting a model of Tor.
If I'm yelling, by the way, I apologize.
Oh, that's
awesome.
all right.
We're finally getting Tor.
Can someone explain why they were hiling?
Well, they were just doing the hand motions. Like,
yeah.
They're like, right!
So yes, this item will be released in 3 separate boxes for 2640 yen each, or in 1 premium Bandai set for 7920 yen in August.
By now.
That's pretty reasonable for a Megazord this well done.
Yeah.
I guess we're getting the Tiger Zord too.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get one Tiger in the future.
They're doing Tor. They have to be doing Tiger Zord.
Do you
right?
get? So the dragon, like the Red Dragon Zord, turns into its battle mode, but the whole thing turns into the Megazord, right?
Yeah.
The rest of the Zords attach to the Red Dragon Zord in its battle mode to become Daireno.
Yeah.
Don't you remember?
The Die Ranger suits are so nice.
They are, and we got
good
Shoto
looking.
figures of them.
Yeah, they look good. Come with so many hands.
See,
80 bucks?
yeah, $80,
Like
and you have to
75
build it.
bucks, 80 bucks?
Yeah.
And you have to build it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's cool.
I love building this shit.
All right. Next.
Hey, sorry, can you hear me still, guys?
Yeah.
I thought I heard something drop.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh no, that's just a fan leaving the call.
Has anyone been missing Power Rangers Hyperforce? Well, good news. It's back in comic form.
Oh,
Yeah.
How it always should have been.
For those who might have forgotten, Power Rangers Hyperforce was a live show tabletop RPG, I say in quotes bigger than my building.
Heavily fucking scripted.
Oh yeah, freaking Megan. I can't pronounce her name. Megan, who was
Camarena.
Who was the pink?
Hey, Camarena.
No, she fully admitted during the Radiant Pink miniseries interview with the Radiant Black podcast people, this was fully scripted.
I watched the first episode. I watched them fail the same role repeatedly, and then go, well, we'll just move on and assume that you did it.
Why did they do it as an RPG then?
To bait nerds like me!
They're promoting their game or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah,
because a Critical Role was really popular.
Probably.
And Dimension 20. I'm sorry, I just really enjoyed Dimension 20.
I've read the story of Hyperforce. It could have just worked as a comic. And everyone always wanted a season 2, but it's like, I don't feel like spending 2 hours watching one episode.
Yeah. So yes, the
and
comic
now
is
it's back in
scheduled.
comic form.
Yeah, this comic is scheduled to release July 19th of this year. It is about them scouring the multiverse in search of allies after Mistress Vile, who is formerly Rita Repulsa, and Dark Spectre invade the Morphin Grid. Was that the plot? I barely remember.
No, their plot was like they're like 15 years in the future after Time Force.
Yeah.
And like something happened. Son of a bitch. That means I'm gonna have to. I'm finally gonna have to watch Hyperforce.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Time Silver.
They'll probably
Time
make
Silver
the comic so that you don't have to watch it in order to understand it.
Yeah, maybe it's just a Hyperforce show in the comic form.
It'll probably have some sort of recap.
This is a one shot where, it's like
it's
2 hours times 25. I don't know. If it does well, maybe we'll get a mini series. If not, I personally don't care. But go check out the Radiant Pink miniseries, and you know what? Just go check out Radiant Black. Radiant Black. Brr.
Let me just furiously type you the link.
Go check out Radiant Black.
I'm trying to figure
He's a
out.
good boy.
Is your thing connected?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to sort out an audio issue with Cell's audio.
Okay.
I don't have the capacity to deal with this. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Next, Godzilla vs. King Kong sequel film title was revealed. We were talking about
It's
this.
not King Kong. His name's just Kong.
Fine,
Yeah, it's just Kong.
I added this story because someone talking about it.
Yeah, now
If we call him King Kong, then we're fucked.
Really? Why?
Licensing.
Oh, okay. So I thought that like he'd get angry at us. I don't know why. I thought like he doesn't identify as king anymore.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that, people.
So you wanted to talk about this? So?
Yeah, it's fucking Kong and Godzilla. That's awesome. Like I was like, there was also like, they weren't sure if they were gonna do it, which is interesting. Like,
I know that they didn't know if they would be able to, so I'm really glad they are. There's also a MonsterVerse show that's going to be on Apple TV.
Yeah, apparently this is going to be a big thing. So like,
is it going to be like a Monarch kind of situation, like an SCP organization?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Monarch.
it's about different
Definitely.
Titans, which I'm really excited about. Seeing some of the other ones.
this also feels like a direct sequel to Godzilla vs. Kong because it's the same director. It looks like it's mostly the same cast. Like so, yeah.
You got King Louie in the background.
Has anyone actually said the title yet?
Oh, Godzilla X Kong, the new empire, which is
Yup.
funny.
I guess it's just
Empire. I'm sorry, I had to make the Obi-Wan quote.
That is true. All right, would be just Godzilla Kong, right? Technically.
Yeah, because you don't pronounce the X.
So
It's over, Renacom!
Are the monsters the Empire or are they the Republic?
Wah, wah.
Yes.
What if we? What if we
Um,
get the X? What if we just get like the X aliens?
no,
Oh,
it's
the ones from
mostly all
Final Wars?
Hollow Earth stuff.
Actually, you could be right, Lane.
I mean, they'll bring Ghidorah back to life,
That's what the X means.
or just bring a new Ghidorah,
Well, like that's what I'm saying.
a
It's
bigger,
like,
stronger one.
Like look at this. Can you go up?
They could put Kaiser Ghidorah
Like-
in there.
That is clearly not Kong in the background. Like he's too skinny.
No.
He's got blue eyes. Like that's something else.
Well, no, because the thing on the left and right
exactly,
are
but
Godzilla
also
and Kong,
the monkey
so-
in the background.
Yeah.
But that's something new.
Yeah.
Another ape.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Another
It looks,
ape titan?
looks ape-like.
He's probably just been in Hollow Earth all these years by himself, and he's gone stir crazy.
Is he son of Kong?
He could be.
Or is it a female?
It could be a female. This could be interesting.
He's probably a Gigantopithecus.
Gigantopithecus.
Queen Kong.
Queen Kong.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so down.
What if we get Mecha Kong?
Mechanicong would be something special.
I want Mechanicong so badly.
Metal Kong.
Well, Godzilla didn't work as a robot. Maybe Kong will work.
I mean, Lane,
We
that's
shall
not a
call
bad
him
idea to think
Optimus
about.
Primal.
Yeah.
Okay. Donkey Kong.
No, guys, it's Lanky Kong.
Okay.
His arm looks kind of stretchy.
Yeah.
If he inflates like a balloon, then we'll know.
Kong will be
Is he
voiced
running
by Kong will be voiced by Seth Rogen.
Oh God.
No!
Hey, Godzilla!
No! It was so distractingly bad!
And then you have Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt
As
as
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
It's Godzilla.
No, just put Chris Pratt in the movie.
Arr! That's not how the voice is gonna sound.
Hey guys,
That's
I'm
not the voice.
Godzilla. I say that you don't judge people based on the churches that they belong to.
It's like the
Translation.
20th time I've said that joke.
It's a me, Godzilla. That's not the voice.
Godzilla.
He just keeps going
Run
back.
it into the ground. That's the best thing.
Godzilla is my dad.
Alright, well, anyway, that movie is happening March 15th of next year!
Finally.
Yay, we'll go see it. It'll be fun.
Oh, to celebrate Godzilla's 70th birthday.
I love
And
how
guess-
I love how this article is about the title of the sequel, and then it ends with the untitled Godzilla vs. Kong sequel is set for a March 15th, 2024 release.
Oh, do they not realize that's the title? Or
Maybe they copy paste.
Sometimes these news articles don't. Sometimes it's just a straight up copy and paste from old articles.
Yeah.
Could it be a tentative title that they just got their hands on and they're just talking about it?
Be
No, I
surprised.
think
Maybe
the
they
last
just copied
tentative
that line
title-
specifically out of the last time they talked about it.
Yeah.
Or it had a title. Anyway, moving on.
Also, but just wait, just one last thing.
Uh-huh.
The I don't like how Kong's like. If you look at the actual title, Kong's letters are like big and like big font, where Godzilla feels like squishing in there.
What?
They're talking about how the fonts of their names are different.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah, if you
it's
scroll
to show
up
that
to
they're different.
Your New Empire.
I don't have a problem with it. It just emphasizes how they're different.
Did you do like headphones with it?
Listen, guys, if you just want to make a Kong sequel, just make a Kong sequel. Anyways, Ultraman.
Yeah, so we normally don't talk about Ultraman news, but I wanted to talk about this real briefly. So they revealed the new Ultraman Blazar, and the stupidity of that name aside. So the guy
It's
playing...
a real thing.
it just makes me think of Laser, Blade, and Blazer.
It's a real thing, though.
I just wanted to point out that not only do they have the guy playing Heart as the main character, but I looked at this article for the toy, for the Blazar brace, and they literally just ripped off the technology of the Drive Driver.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It's so fucking funny how they poached Heart and the belt he used from Kamen Rider.
No, EG, you don't get to say that. You're not one of us.
Blazer, the Kamen Rider.
Basically.
It looks cool.
Anyways, if you guys wanted to share any thoughts on that real quick, I know you're going to talk about it on your own show.
Exactly. I ain't saying anything right now.
All right, fine. Then that's the end of that topic. All right, now it is time for us to begin our episode discussion. So let's get on to Geats.
Ready, fight!
All right. So before we discuss this week's episode, I imagine Paul you might want to talk a little bit about how you and I've been getting you caught up with the show.
Yeah,
Ooh.
in episode 20.
Yeah, we're up to episode 20-ish.
We're about there. This is great. Like, it's not the best Rider series I've ever seen. Does it surpass, like, do I think it surpasses Guy? No.
Well, that's a big ask.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Do I even think that it's no, it doesn't surpass Drive for me. I like Drive a lot.
It is all you need.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
Ichi,
so
it's
to
all
think-
you need. Yes, Ichi, all you need is Drive.
Yes. No, but it's not my favorite Rider series of all time, and it's never going to be unless it really, really, really does something extraordinary. But I really like it because it kind of feels like it was written for me. Because this person, Kabuto is obviously the favorite rider. Like this is basically Kabuto 2.0.
Kabuto.
Kabuto.
If you will.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Kabuto.
We've been talking so long about how Ace is such a like god tier at his like calculation and prediction,
He's
and
basically Tendo.
he's Neo Tendo.
And KY is Kagami, and
Yeah.
this whole thing is basically just Kabuto 2.0. But like, it's different enough that it's its own show, but it borrowed tropes from something that I really, really like, and I appreciate that.
Did you like when it became Among Us?
It did become Among Us.
It sure is one of the twists of all time.
All right.
I liked it. But
Oh yeah, I forgot to do it. Hold on, I got the sound. There we go. I did the sound myself because no one else will hear the sound except for the recording.
Explaining the joke.
You bitch!
No, but I like Geats. I like Ace as a protagonist. He's what I like to call the marvelous asshole. Like
that's kind of describes him pretty well.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
enormous dickbag, but he's the one you want in your corner. Like he cares.
But he's our dick bag.
Yeah, he's a dickbag, but he's our dickbag.
Guys, I'm right here.
He does care about everyone else, and he's got his own ulterior motives, and he's acting the way that he feels that he has to in order to make his character work and his persona work and his front work. But in the end, Ace does care about people. Like, Ace is not, like...
He goes absolutely ballistic after they hurt Neon.
Yes. Like, he cares about his friends.
It's so weird because you'd think, now that we know that he's lived all this time, you'd think he'd have, by this point, just completely emotionally disconnected.
No, and he tricks, and like, everyone always says, oh, I've been tricked by the fox, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he tricks people. He is serially dishonest, but at the same time, he protects you, he makes sure you're alive, and he cares about you. Like, when something happens to the secondary characters around him, he is the one who always seems to react the strongest. Maybe not, like, outwardly, like, where he's throwing a conniption fit, but you can tell that, like, when something happens to someone that he actually cares about, the cogs in his head are spinning a lot faster.
In his deeds more than his words.
Yes. And he is always that sort of character who he walks into a situation and eventually he's going to solve it. Like, he is the end all. He is the person who delivers the rider kick at the end.
He is the Kamen Rider.
Yes. Well, they're all
He
Kamen
is the
Riders.
Kamen
But he
Rider.
is the Kamen Rider of the series. Yes. And I think his arrogance works very well with what they're portraying with him, and I can't stop liking him every time I see him on the screen.
It's interesting how he's both arrogant and he also is a listener.
Yes.
Those things don't usually go together, but he takes every bit of information he can and he does help people. It's just he does it in this weird manipulating way.
Yes.
Like how he secretly donated to Ginpen's son at the end of episode 1.
Yeah.
All right, so regarding this episode, I wanted to say something I wasn't fully conscious of until this episode from the previous episode was apparently even though Neon totally won that fight, I guess they called it a tie and both of them were disqualified. So now Neon's just not in the JGP anymore. I don't know why Neon doesn't just go fuck you and your rules and continue to fight.
No.
I don't.
Does she still have a belt?
Yes.
So
what's the problem?
Exactly.
I was thinking about this all day. So I want to sum up the biggest plot of this episode, but with referencing a Brental Floss song.
Uh-huh.
Go on.
So here we go. You'll get it. All right, here we go. I had a talk with Niram, the creation goddess says, my mom?
Yep.
It's from the roommate song.
I thought you were going to reference Bubble Man.
No.
You're gonna die.
This episode had a weird amount of bubbles. So all I could think was
bubbles.
Flashbacks to Saber.
Do you know what this
So
is?
yeah, Ace finds out from Niram. Ace finds out from Niram that the creation goddess is his mom, and he's just like, "Oh my god!"
Meanwhile, the fandom collectively goes, "Adoy!"
Yeah, no shit, Ace. You're Jesus baby.
One thing they talked about in this episode regarding his mom that I don't think any of us really processed up until now, although there is a reason, like there's a dot to connect here. So they didn't explicitly say it, but I think what they're telling us is that Mitsume, Ace's mom, is one of the people from the future, which would go a ways to explaining why someone from like Rome 1 AD or whatever the fuck would have a Japanese name.
Yeah.
I made a comment about that when
they said like people from the future are not biologically compatible with people from the past to have children, which is so weird. Like, what did they do?
So
They evolved.
So that answers
how much
why.
do they modify themselves?
Listen.
So
when is there not a fluke? Like, it's anime and tokusatsu.
So the funny thing is about this is if they're saying that Mitsume is one of the people from the future, that means that we can describe Ace as being half future.
He is.
What?
But also, since they're making such a big deal about like, if my mom was from the future, how was she able to procreate with someone from the past? So they're making it sound like Ace's birth was a miracle.
It was Immaculate Conception.
So is this show positing that Ace is in fact Jesus?
Listen.
This is Man of Steel.
Emily, that's wrong terminology. This can be a miraculous birth without being Immaculate Conception.
That is true. It could there could be an actual father involved, but all I can think is Jesus.
Jesus.
No, that's what it's called from now on.
Jesus.
This is just Krypton from Man of Steel.
This is just
everyone was born, and they were born to a specific role and purpose that they would eventually get to in their life, in their grown adult life. And then Kal-El, Superman, was the first natural birth in centuries in Krypton. This is Man of Steel.
You're making Superman sound like Steven Universe. I never thought of that.
Basically,
Kamen Rider Geats is Steven Universe,
and also Superman,
and also Jesus,
and A2.
What the fuck
now
is
I'm
this
just
show?
realizing how weirdly similar Steven Universe is to Jesus.
I
never thought of that.
Here's the thing: throw a rock, you're gonna hit a character who resembles Jesus in some way.
I know there's the savior archetype, but I didn't think that was one.
I love there's mothers out there who think a picture of Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi is Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's
fucking hilarious.
They put it up in their room and see if they notice.
Shit.
Hold on. Of course you think Ewan McGregor's Jesus. He has gentle eyes.
No, and you know what the funniest part is? He played Jesus in something.
Oh god.
Yeah,
that's great.
That's how people made their fan-made Obi-Wan Kenobi trailers. Did
he look less like Jesus than he did as Jesus than he did as Obi-Wan?
It's just Kenobi.
Quick aside on the Star Wars tangent. This past week, randomly, the people in my FF14 guild decided to start playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, so I guess I'm playing that now.
Are you liking it?
Cool. Right. Without me, you bastard.
You can join us if you want.
I know. I always say Old Republic would be the MMO I would play if... Yeah, look at him. He's just like Hobo Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan?
Oh, God.
Hobo-Wan.
Hobo-Wan. Okay.
I would debate that him as Obi-Wan does look more like Jesus than him as Jesus.
Okay, so now let's talk about the stupid thing where apparently any civilian or DGP participant dies or loses, their happiness gets sucked up into the creation goddess, which then contributes to said desire of the winner.
I am so glad we're finally talking about this.
Entropy theory. It's entropy theory, except with happiness.
I mentioned forever ago when they revealed that Keiwa's parents were killed by the Yamato, we talked about like, okay, so if the world gets reset every game, why aren't they alive again? And we finally addressed that. It turns out people who get murdered during the DGP get turned into fucking bubbles and then get fueled into the goddess to power her ability to not only fix the world but grant the wish of the winner.
This is fun.
Their happiness gets sucked up.
I mean,
they kept saying happiness.
So now that we have full context behind the powers of the creation god of the goddess of creation, the Baroba and Michi's hatred of the Desire Grand Prix is absolutely justified.
Can I just say, to me, visually, that just looked like the scene at the end of the first Pokemon movie with the tears were all going to ash.
Oh yeah. Yeah, how did his mom turn into like a not just a goddess but like a goddess statue? Because they say that the giant boss goddess is not really her, but like a facsimile or
that one that we see in the game is Baroba's like copy of it, just for like to point out the foibles and go, look, that's what your goddess is doing, isn't it evil?
That is great, biblically accurate mom.
I have to quickly bring this up. I had to quickly bring this up because I had to watch it 3 times, and I fucking died when that fucking schoolgirl just like pushed that fucking guy down the hole. That shit was so funny.
That was a really ballsy move to make for a character whose name we don't fucking know.
And she's like, I'm gonna win this no matter what.
It became Squid Game, like we were saying.
It's not the first time,
right?
Yeah.
They play like a weird version of like I don't know what the name of the game is where you stand on
like Heaven or Hell or something like that.
I'm just gonna call it
No,
Twister.
I mean like I swear I've played a game like that before, but I don't remember what it was called.
It's called Twister.
No, not Twister. I was thinking that too, but not Twister.
Lane, I was gonna ask
really big Twister.
What'd you feel about Polka Dot Man's return?
I mean, the spot.
Polka Dot Hell. How could that get there?
I mean, the spot? Yeah, I love the spot.
No, just like those like Wonder Bread ass spots.
Oh, I love it.
It did look like Wonder Bread.
Right? So, I don't know how much we've talked about that, but Ace also mentions that he, in fact, was born with the power to keep his memories. That wasn't a thing that he obtained through the Grand Prix. Yeah, so there is some sort of, like, miraculous circumstance to his birth. Like, so... They talk about like how is someone from the future able to meet with someone from the past?
He's the fucking doctor.
But then like you have to remember that if she is someone from the future alongside Jean and Kekara and them, they made a big deal about how they're able to fully customize and design their own existences. So it's fully possible that Mitsume just decided, I have genitalia now. Let's fuck.
Can I just say right now?
Okay.
I was always assuming that Ace's Highlander powers were just something that were unexplained.
The way that, because they've been giving bits and pieces of information to us as slow drip, when it was first revealed that Ace had the ability to keep his memories through every Desire Grand Prix, I won't say most of the fandom, but at least I assumed that this was something that he chose to gain by way of winning one of the first Grand Prix he played in.
Then why would he be questioning his existence?
That was the other thing that I hadn't connected the dot on.
Yeah. To me, it's always been a mystery. Especially to him. Like, this was never a Grand Prix wish, to me. Like, when I found out about his thing, I never assumed that it was a Grand Prix wish. This is something that...
Well, the thing is, we had known by that point that Ace had played in every Desire Grand Prix he's been alive for since year one.
I get
so
that.
He's had the opportunity to wish himself all kinds of broken fucking abilities.
I get that, but then, like, why would he have questions about the nature of his existence? Why would it not just simply be...
What I think the line of thought I was operating along the lines of is, the impression we get from the brief flashbacks of his mother is that she left him, and they don't explain why. So I think the line of thought that I was going along was like, why did my mom leave me? And if so, why? Like, what is it about me that made her leave me?
That's not the impression that I was getting. But
well, I've been watching it week by week and was getting drip fed information.
Yeah.
That was the line of thinking I was going along.
I'm watching episodes in America.
When I saw the evil creation goddess, all I could think about was the final fucking thing from the Blade movie.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It looks exactly like it almost.
Kinda. It looks like some sort of Bayonetta boss.
Yeah, they were saying that on the chat, yeah. Like I was saying on the chat, Smash,
Yeah.
I mean, well, like, look at that thing. Like people are going to be looking out their windows at night going, oh, okay, tugging one out for Eldritch Horror tonight.
While watching the episode, I was literally just shouting pop culture references. Did you guys see the latest Game of Thrones?
Good luck sleeping!
Oh boy, the drama's hitting thick. Destruction tomorrow.
So points to Tycoon for not only brutalizing the fuck out of Rook Kuka style, but then tossing it down the bubble hole.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, so Kawa just ends up being turned into bubbles.
Yeah, Buffa, like, also
Buffa
quick
just
aside,
murdered him.
I'm so glad we finally got to see Buffa Jamato zombie form, because, like, he's had both buckles on, but the way the stupid-ass Jamato buckle worked...
So his name is...
This form looks so good.
I was actually saying,
love this form.
I'm not a huge fan of the looks in this show, except... His name's Buffa, yes?
Yeah.
Except that guy. I like his looks.
Yeah.
Also, I want to say, that is like the chaddest move to pick someone up out of a hole they were about to fall down, only to throw them back into it.
Yeah, it's like, no, I want to do this to you.
Oh, no, Michinaga gives no fucks. I love it.
You brought this up. I love the fact that it's Michi. Like
he is a rider who's betraying humanity. He's purple. His name is Michi.
Yep.
Yeah, bro, I was starting. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, the fucking Jamato zombie looks so good.
Now all he needs are evil sweaters.
Yeah.
Give my boy some evil sweaters.
Let's have him go full Jamato and we get Lord Buffa, like we get Lord Baron.
Lord Buffa, oh my god.
We had the Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
So,
if he starts wearing a sweater, we'll know it's happening.
So, speaking of Jamato, holy fuck, Archie!
The Keyblade Fish Jamato fucking... Okay, one thing. At the start of the episode, we see that he didn't actually cut his fucking hand off like we thought he was going to. He just, like, prickled his one finger and fed him his blood. And then the episode...
That's what I thought he was doing.
And then the episode ends with Archie feeding himself to the fucking thing!
Oh, yeah, we got our Vorp.
And then it turns into him, like a cyborg.
It's like Gaim levels of fucked up.
I mean, yeah, like, you're right. With the blood letting at the very beginning all the way up to the eating them, like, yeah, that is very Little Shop of Horrors. Like,
yeah.
But then when you think about it,
it is Little Shop of Horrors.
But then when you think about it, Archie basically got resurrected as a Jamato because now the Jamato has his appearance and memories. Right?
So you have to keep in mind that it's not his consciousness. The thing inherited his memories and appearance, but Archie is dead.
Yeah. It's like what the scrolls do sometimes, where like they absorb you. That's what the thing does, really.
Archie became a munchie.
Yeah, it's really a question. Like, we don't know how the thing works, but I always thought that was how it worked.
It's absorbing, and that's basically.
My jaw was agape watching that whole fucking scene.
Yeah,
just like Sparrow,
just like Sparrow, just like Sparrow. I was making the exact same face watching that.
I just saw it. And I was just like, holy shit. Poor Archie.
Daichi may want to obtain all the memories and knowledge of all humankind, but I bet he wishes he could unsee that.
Who directed this? James Gunn?
Oh, when Ace went to go like confront Niram, like he's like, I want to ask you some questions, and like you see Niram's assistant just like going like, don't fucking do it, don't answer his questions.
Yep.
So that was funny.
Yeah. So looks like next week Gazer is finally going to get back into action.
Yay, Gazer!
Gazer beam.
Fucking love Gazer.
And
no,
we're
Gazer's
gonna
awesome.
get some Geats versus Buffa action in some capacity.
Good.
I mean, Geats is gonna be raring to go after he found out that Buffa fucking killed.
Oh yeah.
Tycoon.
Yeah.
Kayla will be back. Don't worry.
Yeah, we haven't really talked. We mentioned it, but I don't think we've talked about it enough. Kayla is fucking dead.
Can we talk about the fact that if this is permanent,
I don't know.
What if it's like a family?
He's fine. He'll be fine.
Lane, we don't.
Yeah, but
know
what if
that.
he's not?
We don't know that.
What if we lose the moral compass of the show? That will completely change the tone of what's going on.
If they actually permanently killed off the secondary rider, I will be surprised. Legit.
But if they did, what would that mean for the show?
Geats would go fucking ape shit.
No, but Ace is gonna win the JGP, and then he's gonna fucking wish everyone back to life, and there you go.
Maybe that, but the only thing that says this could be permanent to me is, like you said, this is late in the show's run, right?
Well,
like,
we're like
approaching third act.
We're just past the midpoint. This is episode 31 out of about 50.
Okay, so yeah, I think now is the time to up the stakes, so it could be permanent.
I don't know.
It's totally possible.
As much as I want to say they haven't given the actor his flowers, we've seen that trope get subverted, so we can't really say one way or the other.
Ace will become Mr. Beast.
We've all seen
Mr. Geats!
Can I just say something? And this isn't about the episode right now, but can I just say that like during the episode that did I talk about the Save the Rec Center thing for Kayla?
I don't think so.
Yeah. So in one of the more recent episodes, when they were sort of
the Jammer Ball episodes where Kayla has the children to protect.
Yeah, and they were trying to figure out who the disaster was, and they were all accusing Kayla. I loved the fact that like, I'm going to go to the rec center that only just now I'm connected to, and I'm going to go talk to
I've been working here all along.
All along, and the person next to me is like, man, I'm so glad you're here. If something happened to this rec center, these kids wouldn't have anywhere to
Their
go.
lives would be wrecked from the center.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like, how could anyone ever suspect Kayla, and why are they downplaying my boy? Like during
that whole I pointed out to you that during that arc the show itself was downplaying Kayla as a joke.
Yeah, and I take personal offense.
And then he died. That
the ultimate downplay.
I don't
How
like
could
that.
they do this to my boy?
He'll be fine. He'll be back.
You say that.
He's Bubbles. He'll be fine.
I know. Like, no, I saw it happen. And I was like, oh shit. But I'm like, we'll see. We'll see.
All I'm saying is we haven't.
It's the guy who wrote X-Aid.
I'm just saying we haven't heard any news about a new Tycoon form in a while.
Well, it's because they've been keeping everything a surprise because they don't want to fucking leak scans anymore.
Yeah.
Could be option A, could be option B.
I want to give Ace shit for standing around doing nothing while people are being murdered with this JGP game, but he did just kind of get a bombshell dropped about his mom. So I'll let him slide this time.
Yeah.
Oh, now my mom's an Eldritch.
He's working out his own shit right now.
Don't you just hate it when you find out your mom is a 2,000-year-old Eldritch horror?
It's the worst.
Oh.
Mom Thulu. I love you.
Mom Thulu.
Stop it. Stop it.
There was a moment where I was just looking at that thing and I'm just like, show me what you got.
Oh my god. In all honesty, I could imagine that being part of the Desire Grand Prix.
That should be the thumbnail. Just the goddess with the fucking show me what you got head.
Doing that. Ichi just got furiously typing.
Or it's the goddess with my head saying, show me what you got.
Show me what you got.
I'll just take your head from that Zordon image.
There you go.
Oh.
Alright, well, that is it for Geats this week. Let's go to Kingohger.
Royal Arms.
You fuck.
I can't remember what it is.
All right, so since Cell is joining us this week, before we get into this week's episode, would you like to share your thoughts on the series thus far?
Okay.
Specifically, Kaguragi, Dabowski.
We're gonna get to Dabowski in a moment. I want to say this. If you go back into the old Castranger episodes I was on, I know somewhere I have said in like 5 years prior to this, they should do a Sentai where they're bug themed.
Oh yeah,
like this exactly. So first and foremost, I want to say I love the suits.
I thought you were about to say I want royalties.
I hereby take full credit for this series.
Well, I've already given to the fact that this place is bugged and that Joe Toku is
bugged.
Absolutely no. John Toei is listening.
John Toei, sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying it so far. It's cool. Like I said, I like the designs. I like the characters. It's like I'm not gonna mince words here. It's very Game of Thrones. Like I guarantee the people are like we got to throw our hat into that fantasy thing that's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like
you guys also said Fire Emblem.
Yeah, no, Fire Emblems.
As someone who just finished Fire Emblem Engage, it is absolutely the same plot.
Like, I'll say this: like, what's Rita's homeland called?
Gokon.
Gokon is just the north from Game of Thrones, which is fun. But no, yeah, I'm enjoying. Like I said, I like the characters. I love Lane. I love Raculadies. He's the best.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Actor,
I love
just 10 out of 10. What's his name? The actor?
Yeah,
I don't know the actor's name.
Like that. Okay. No matter what, I know that man has seen Gladiator. I know he has watched Game of Thrones because he is full on channeling his Commodus and Joffrey. Which I love.
His actor's name is Masato Yano.
Yeah, he is acting wise my favorite part of the show. But my favorite character, Dabowski. He's so over the top. I love it. Like I was saying earlier, like I want his robe.
He scares me.
Oh no, yeah, still you missed this. So Emily was excited for him. Like she's like, oh, I'm gonna really like this guy. And then his debut episode happened. She's like, he's my least favorite.
I've never seen Emily be so militant against something.
You know what I thought?
It's just his betrayal, his capricious nature.
He's a lying piece of shit.
You can't trust him, and yet he's so charismatic.
Like a real leader.
No one can resist your
You can't help but like him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't listening. I was lost in your eyes.
Kaguragi Wazowski.
Kaguragi Wazowski.
Dabowski.
Any other thoughts on everything up until including 6?
Well, like I actually do like the setup with Gira. I do think his motivations are a little odd. I've mentioned before the whole King of the Tyrants and all that.
Especially now that Raculadies is fucking like eating that up to his advantage.
Well, not only that, I was like, every other one of these kings deserves the title of tyrant more than you, dude.
I'm sorry, but
every one of them.
I'm sorry, but when you said King of the Tyrants, what played in my head, King of the Tyrants. He's being a Sentai. How did that happen?
Yo ho ho, we stole the Ultra Caliber.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Set sail for King Oger.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
No, set sail for Oger.
Oh no, yeah, Raculadies is definitely chewing the scenery.
Gotta be king of the Ultras.
Oh god. Yeah, once again though, those suits, man, those are some of the best Sentai suits I've ever seen. I love how the horns and wings like make it look like a crown. Like that is such a great touch.
Mm.
The capes are mantles, they're awesome. I love the colors are so vibrant.
Yeah.
And I like that there's armor on them. Like I always like that.
Yep.
And the black one, the bee's an interesting choice. And I gotta say too, the Zords in general, I just like they look so great. The Megazord looks awesome.
I mean, I love bugs, so
bugs work so well for this format.
I will literally say that this is the one of the best Megazords I've seen in years. Like,
and this is just the base Megazord.
Yeah, and the Zords are also gorgeous.
The music's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I really. Going back to Geats for a second here. That's something Geats I'm okay with, but I really like the music. Like I like the theme song and the music in the show. I think is really good in Geats.
Yeah,
and in this as well, I really enjoy this
If only they could fit the music to the appropriate scene.
May I say the thing I don't like visually?
Okay.
Quickly. I do not like the setup for the Megazord piloting.
Oh, the exoskeleton?
Yeah, that's so goofy looking to me. It's like...
That absolutely feels like well, that's cool, and I guess it came packaged in with some other shit we bought, so let's use it.
Yeah, and I also like how it's like they have those like bug eyes on the top and like...
Yeah.
The big hand. It reminded me of that scene from Avatar 2 where she's drinking the coffee with her mech suit.
Decker doesn't like what you're saying.
I can see that. I also don't like the swords very much. I think they're fine.
You mean the Boppet calibers?
Yeah, it's not even that they're boppets. My issue is more... This is just a problem I have with Sentai in general, is when they all have the same weapon. Like, I like when it's like Mighty Morphin, like, where everyone has like their own individual weapon.
Well, they do also have a sidearm called the King's Weapon, which starts as a shield, and then each of them transforms it into their own different weapon.
They haven't shown that yet, though.
They do, but they haven't like focused the camera on it.
Okay. Well,
they wield them in battle, but they're not doing a good job of like actually showing those off.
Mm-hmm.
Reds turns into another sword. Blues turns into a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Purples is a bow. Blacks is a claw, and yellows is a scythe.
Cool.
Yeah. So if you want individual weapons, that's the closest we got for now.
No, for now, we'll see. But yeah, Raculadies, I love them.
Yeah.
Love Raculadies, I love Dabowski.
Alright, so this week's episode, that fucking one villager guy is still here, I see. What was his name? Gorge?
It's LeFou.
It's LeFou.
So yeah, Raculadies declares Gira traitor again, and insists that he's working with the Bugnarok. But I like that we cut to Yama, and he immediately knows that this is the fault of the other Kuwagata. So props once again to Yama for being the man of amazing insight.
Yeah.
Can I just talk about Yama for a second? So like it's a bit ahead in the episode, but like it's the one scene that like stood out the very most for me that I loved. So Gira asks Yama like if we could be like friends, and just I love that Yama didn't know how to process what was just.
Yeah,
like,
he was just like, what?
Yeah, I don't think he's ever had like a real friend in his life.
Are we Nakama?
Like he did not know how to fucking process that question. He's like, wait, what? Huh?
He tried to punch away his feelings.
Yeah, I think deep down he was really taken back by it, but he was just so messed up he just didn't know how to process it.
I really
I love that.
I really enjoyed this episode. Is like clearly this is the start of them becoming proper friends and a proper team.
And then Himeno's just like we'll get into her story, which like fucking tragic, so awful. But she's like, oh, you've got like you ever lost anything? And he's like, nope, haven't, don't care. I'm like, shit.
Sorry, but like now that they're all becoming, the attitude really is. It's not like we're Nakama or anything.
Bakana.
No, but I think there's something hidden within what Yama was saying, because Himeno talks about the tragedy of her family, and then Yanma goes, he makes a big deal about how she has the luxurious privilege of the grief of loss. So I think something worse happened to him. Because when in episode
we find out quite a bit about Himeno and her parents. They were surgeons too, and then a mysterious cloaked figure with a whole bunch of cicada mechs showed up and injected them with poison.
They had a very like plague of locust energy to them, but I couldn't.
Yeah, I thought that was a cicada. But they look like cicadas.
I love cicadas. They're my favorite. They're my favorite bug. They're my favorite bugs.
Fun thing, Lane. Someone I used to work with, you know the cicada sound? He thought that was power lines.
Oh. I love fucking cicadas so much that like I captured them all around and put them all around my Animal Crossing island so I could like have them constantly chirping because I love it. I love it.
Sadly, have never actually seen a live one.
And then Kelly just like goes, you know they do that because they're horny, right? Yeah. they're fucking when they make that noise.
Just real quick, Jerry in our chat is suggesting that the black hooded assassin could be Raculadies among others, and I don't think it's Raculadies because this was 15 years ago, Raculadies was still a child, just like Himeno and the rest of them.
Well,
Yeah,
he
it
was
would make
standing on
kid.
top of his friend's shoulders.
It was Raculies and Gira.
I really can't call that one. We don't know. There hasn't been any other characters that have been well established enough for this to be hinting towards. I
I
think.
was postulating theories to that, but I have no evidence, so I'm not gonna.
It was Sebastian.
I was literally gonna say that.
Imagine if Sebastian turned out to be evil.
Oh my god.
Oh no, Sebastian wouldn't do that. He's a good butler.
No, but
He's also
25 years
no,
old.
but like he's only 25. So if this was 11 years ago, he would have only been 14. So it couldn't be him.
No,
he's
15.
lying.
No, they said 15 years ago.
Anyways,
They
my
They said
point,
15, yeah.
my
It is
point,
always the
yeah,
butler.
my point stands. It could. I don't think it's him,
No.
but
It was
well,
Yanma.
But yeah, so yes, what happened to Himeno's parents is like tragic and sad and everything, but also I feel like it was easily preventable.
Oh, that was the most nonchalant assassination I've ever seen. He just walked up to them.
No one did anything about the suspicious man in the
Oh,
black
okay.
wig.
The syringe.
They were busy healing people.
Turns out the only people they couldn't heal was themselves.
Oh, the fucking like scout troop leader ant monster.
The Scoutmaster Ant! What
That's
the
so
fuck?
good. No,
He was like
so
a drill
good.
sergeant scoutmaster. He reminded me of like Full Metal Jacket.
Look at all the spells he has.
I didn't even get Scoutmaster.
Amazing.
I got like Confederate General. Like,
No, like the medals, the hat, the fact he was leading a bunch of mooks, that screamed like Scoutmaster leading a troop of boys
Yeah.
who just want their fucking merit badges.
Oh no, this is the best.
This
I love
reminds me
them.
of Starfish Hitler.
The best shot in the episode is when they just pick up the Kabuto sword and start carrying it away.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
You know what? I know that it comes from ants originally, but all I could think of was Pikmin.
Okay, also, when those monsters grew big, 100% they're eating rainbow Jururita. The monsters eat rainbow Jururita to grow giant, and that is somehow related to why no one's seen that food in the country in 10 years.
Oh,
That
maybe.
has to be it.
I like that.
I'm calling that right now. Yeah, so Sasori comes back and tries to save Kabutan, and that's when they start clearing up that when Sasori attacked Kingohger Zero last episode, that wasn't Sasori going on an evil berserk rampage, it was Sasori trying to free the other gods from the control.
Because she has a crush on him.
I think it's just because they're friends. Because, like, the three deity guardian Zords are, like, friends with each other, so they want to help each other. But also, it's just because they're all the Zords. But, like,
And
clearly...
she prefers to be called Scorpy, apparently.
No, that was just something Himeno decided on her
yeah,
own.
Himena's just like, I'm renaming her.
Idea.
Yeah, that was Himeno's idea.
Himeno's
Okay.
character to just do what
Sorry.
Yeah. You're
I
mine
like
now, so
Sasori
now I'll
more.
give you a name of my own.
That is
I
exactly
like
what
Sasori
she would
more.
do, actually.
Yeah. So, like, it seems to be like, so if Kabutan is friends with Gira, and Himeno is now friends with Sasori, I'm wondering if when Bata shows up, who it is going to bond with.
What are the bets? What do you think?
Kagaragi.
I don't know.
Shout out to
Rita. I could see Rita.
Well, like I was wondering earlier, is this going to be like a Gao Ranger situation or like Wild
like
Force where it's
where
like
each of the Ogzords has one ranger they pair up with you.
yeah, like which that'd be cool. Like again, like bugs work so well for this format, like especially Zords.
Yeah.
You know how many bugs there are?
I mean, the base Megazord alone has literally 10 Zords in it, so
That
it
is
seems
so
like we're going to
messed.
get... According to the rumors, obviously I'm correct about the castle being a Caucasus Zord. It seems like the next like big Megazord combination we're going to have is going to be a 20-piecer. Yeah, it's going to be Kingohger, the castle, the White Spider, and like 2 or 3 other new Zords.
I'm going to tell you how
apparently there's currently as we know there are 900,000 different species of insect.
That's a lot.
They got a lot of material.
That's a lot of bugs. Jesus Christ.
Are you going to say so?
Well, it was a joke about like how like when they came up with that, like I'm gonna give you a live in the board meeting. Okay, 20 bugs.
Like 20 bugs.
What if it had 20 bugs?
Like 30 bugs.
The final Megazord will be 30 bugs.
They're also a fun little science with Saga moment for you there.
If they make the little cicada Zord, I will buy the cicada Zord.
Okay, fun thing about the cicada, it's actually one of the only insects that is properly called a bug.
Oh, okay.
Apparently.
Yep, it's a true bug.
Yeah, and
Yep.
also,
Bugs me.
there are more beetles than any other kind of animal.
Yep, on the earth.
I see it.
So we also have this little B plot of Yanma's crew and Himeno's crew trying to repair the shoe gods, and they get
It
into
was
this
interesting
competition.
because Yanma was like they're machines, but Himeno was treating them as alive. But I think that they're kind of both.
Yeah,
So that's why they ended up working together.
They only fixed them correctly when both of them started sharing techniques and working together, which is a really nice lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look up this.
It also helped serve the Yanma x Himeno subplot that I hope actually develops.
I think they are going to do something with that.
I really hope so.
We had that little meet cute with them at the beginning.
Yeah.
He's clearly got a thing for her.
Oh, my leg!
She looks wonderful in her Princess Daisy cosplay.
Right. We've seen she goes full astronomer and changes up with different wigs.
Yeah, that's
I'm so excited. Also, I it's my duty. I have to mention I'm also very, very angry that there's no stock henshin again this episode.
I hope you get it, Ichi. I really do.
But I understand if they are in fact doing the slow burn and waiting till all 5 of them are good enough friends, and then we get the stock henshin, it will be worth the wait.
What are your hopes right now?
That they do it at all, at least once.
What odds do you want to give that?
I'd say it's not impossible.
Okay.
It's
I was
Sentai.
saying some of the Raculies would get the first stock henshin.
That's what I was gonna say. Next week is finally the proper debut of O Kuwagata Oger, and it would be the perfect way to bullet point him as the villain of this arc if he gets the first stock henshin. I would be absolutely okay with that.
I'm feeling right now they may go Digimon Emperor route with this guy.
Look at
Most of us are hoping that he stays evil.
Mm-hmm. He's good at it. This actor, he's really good at it.
He's so fascinating. I cannot wait to see where this character goes.
I want to give credit to this actor. He is so good with his eyes.
Oh yeah.
Like,
did you see did you see the flashback with him as a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't it crazy how like much he looked like the older actor?
That was great casting.
And they're not related.
Right?
No.
No, you know what that reminded me of, Lane? In the Batman '89, the guy that casts to be like younger Jack Napier, who looks exactly like a young Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, that was wow.
So yeah, Himeno invokes this friendship with the Scorpion, and then we get what I'm referring to as Scorpion Kingohger, which turns the Scorpion into literally a giant fucking hand with almost a giant middle finger.
It's kind of like claws.
Yeah, I love that pose.
Nothing can stop the claw!
I did like that pose. I like that shot there where like he finishes off the monster. That was cool.
Yep.
What is each of you guys' favorite Zord right now?
Out of
what we've seen.
I mean,
I'd say God Kabuto.
Same.
I guess Dragonfly I have to vote for by default.
Tombo!
I do like the Mantis.
Yes, it's Tombo.
Tombo.
So yeah, Sasori gives the giant fucking Scoutmaster and the Shining Finger Hisatsu. And then the bit where Giro's like, "Oh, am I gonna be arrested
again?"
And then Himeno's all, "Oh no, Giro's getting away, Desu!" And Yama's like, "Oh no, he got away!"
I love these guys. I love these guys.
This will never happen again, Desu.
What? I love we were blessed with 2 fucking like amazing cast of characters in a row for Sentai. Like fantastic. Oh, Cell, I wish you were around for Dawn Brothers. It would have broken your fucking brain.
Stop! Don't make me remember. I'm starting to forget. I don't want to remember.
No,
again.
Cell, we said that Avatar Sentai Dawn Brothers was like god tier writing.
I don't want to
So
go
good.
back. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back.
H.E. hated when he loved the show.
45, episode 45. That's it.
That's it.
That to the end of the show was fine. 44 episodes of suffering.
No. So
You know how
anyways.
I feel.
So anyway,
PTS done, brother.
So anyway, the episode ends with
Thank you,
Gira
Jerry.
coming home and getting arrested anyways, and next week is going to be a dueling trial, apparently, between the
Okay.
Kingohgers.
Okay. Lane.
Yeah.
It's fucking trial by combat, isn't it?
Yep.
No, of course it is. Yeah.
Like, it's just Game of Thrones.
And then I killed your mother like this.
And I caved a fucking head in.
It's Game of Thrones.
That still remains one of the most traumatic things I've ever witnessed on TV.
Oh, when the Mandalorian got his head crushed, yeah.
Oh my god.
Guess you should have kept the helmet on.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's well, they referenced that in season 2 of Mando when like the Dark Troopers like trying to fucking punch his head in, and it's not working because he has the helmet on.
I guarantee. Also, I can't remember his name, but that guy who did those really fun like YouTube mashups where he would take like movies and like just put like Power Ranger theme songs over them.
Okay.
I guarantee if this ever gets a Power Rangers thing, he's going to use that in the Game of Thrones like
Probably.
people like over the theme.
I'm pretty sure someone did.
Someone did?
I think so.
Wow.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, someone did.
According to Decker, the Raculadies special's out tomorrow.
Yay! I love Raculadies.
I'm looking
I love
forward
it
to.
too.
I've been watching the Raws of Kingohger every week, and I'm looking forward to seeing more.
I can't wait. Look at that! Look at that suit! Look at that sword! It's so good.
No, I gotta say, I
Oh my
love
God.
the gray suit. It's great.
Oh, it's silver. Silver, sir.
Nah, I think it's gray.
I mean, either way, I'm happy.
Yeah,
you
it's
know
really
me.
gold.
The sword is gold.
You're gonna make a DX one and then a Memorial, and I'll probably get both.
All right. Well, before we move on to our feature topic, I assume Emily will be dipping out.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes, I'm barely keeping my eyes open, but I'm glad I
Aw.
stayed for all that. That was great.
We'll tag you out with Gar.
Okay.
Bye, Emily.
More proof that we may or may not be the same person.
Hey, wait a minute.
Let's fuel that rumor mill.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Take
Bye,
care.
Emily.
I'll leave you with a picture of Bobo seeing the cherry blossom.
Aw.
See you next week, Emily.
Yeah, bye. I still don't know what's going on that day, but I'll figure it out.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Now for Japan person.
Well, you know, if you are the same person, Gar and Emily, you're great at switching the voices right away.
Yeah. All right.
Lots of years of voice acting.
All right. Bumper time. What the fuck is this, and why is it just Japanese RoboCop?
It's just RoboCop.
It's just RoboCop.
Okay. Let me explain.
It's just RoboCop.
It's just RoboCop.
Explain, Gar.
Alrighty. So we're hitting the early 90s.
The best time.
Hero. Huh?
The best time.
The best time for Super Sentai. It just made a comeback thanks to Jetman.
Mm-hmm.
Kamen Rider is kind of back with the movies. Kamen Rider Zeto came out in 93. We had Shin the year prior. Neither of them knew whether or not if they were the 30th anniversary or not, despite the fact that the 30th anniversary was 91.
It's a pretty Hello Dolly world.
Yeah, it's a weird limbo world. And then you have Metal Hero.
Right.
Oh yeah,
We've been here the whole time.
Metal Hero at the time, it was starting to be a bit sluggish. They just finished, I want to say, the Windspectre trilogy. Well, not Windspectre, but like the Special Rescue trilogy, as it were. And it was sluggish. It did all right, but it wasn't the greatest numbers. So Toei decided, you know what? What if we don't have an actor for the next Metal Hero show?
Oh, is that a thing throughout the whole show?
Janperson is not a hero in a suit. He is a robot.
Oh.
And that was ballsy of them to be like, holy shit. What do you mean there's no actor? There's no actor.
I mean, I did after this first episode. I did kind of get that I was like, yeah, no, he's nobody. He's just a robot.
I was so disappointed that he wasn't Inspector Komori because that guy was badass.
He was great, but it was funny.
The Batman.
All three of us were like, it's gonna be a different guy. Like Ichi was like, it's gonna be Komori. You were like, it's gonna be his partner. I was like, it's gonna be the thief. Because like we were all thinking like, okay, who is it? But that you're telling us that okay, he's just a robot.
And then the car just comes out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, it's no one.
Yeah. Okay. Now, okay, so we got to talk about this for a bit. Like
this episode was about COVID.
How the hell did Paul Verhoeven not sue somebody over this? Like, like it's just like even the way he walks, the way he moves, where his gun is. Like Lane, we were watching this. I'm like, oh god, Lane's gonna love this.
He did everything but say your move, creep.
Like, Lane, I want to know what was your reaction to this? Because like I know how
you're
much
the
you love
RoboCop fan.
I've seen Janperson like before, like not the watch the show, but I've seen like what he looks like, and like I was like, oh, it's fucking RoboCop, and then I saw him show up, and I'm just like, yeah, it's RoboCop. But I like that he shows up like in this car, which by the way, his vehicle is fucking badass shit.
The Dark J car.
I love that it's just a Corvette with like tokuisms thrown.
But I like he shows up. I like he shows up in like a leather outfit. So first off, it's a robot wearing clothes, which is amazingly
like
hilarious.
Lane, it's very bicentennial, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think it might be a reference to the Ishinomori character, Detective Robot.
I'm just picturing, though, the actual costume itself, because how fucking big must that... Because, like, it's a guy in a suit wearing... Like,
with clothes on the
suit.
Like... I just like that, like, he had a robot face, but then when he, quote-unquote, henshins, he, like, puts a visor on.
Well, yeah, he has to look even more like RoboCop.
He has to hide his identity. What the fuck is that, and why is it the Trump robot?
I was gonna say.
It's Robot Detective. It's Ishinomori's version of Janperson from
the
70s.
Tug.
What? No, not there yet, dude.
No, it's not that one.
Pay attention.
What is that one?
It's just a Robot Detective.
So, yeah, this episode is about a girl having COVID in 1993.
Yeah, okay, Gar, that's why I thought you chose this, because the opening of this was very suspect. Very, prescient, if you will. Like, there's now a virus.
I honestly don't know why I picked it. I think it was just it just so happens to be the 30th anniversary of Janperson.
Oh, okay.
It was just a thing of like, for Metal April, we always sort of did non-metal hero shows. So it was like, you know what? Let's just actually talk about metal heroes for once. And hey, Janperson.
Yeah. So,
and then there's Gun Gibson.
And then also apparently there was like a prototype Janperson.
What the hell? The other one looks like
Proto.
Gun Gibson looks like Judge Dredd.
or like I said last week, Janperson's English name, Karato from Big Bad Beetleborgs.
Wait, really?
What?
Yeah, he debuted in an episode of Beetleborgs that used the bit hard to explain, but okay. Beetleborgs show Juko B Fighter in Japan. The sequel show, which was Metallics over here, wasn't ready to be done yet. So they delayed it by 2 weeks and did a crossover with Blue SWAT and Janperson. And they used that footage in Beetleborgs as different characters, and they called Janperson Karato.
Karato.
Okay, but which Machine Empire general was he in Forever Red?
I think he was the deleted scene one where
Wait, really?
where Orko showed up. No, I'm joking.
Okay.
Just real quick, I don't know if we've mentioned this on the air. Do we want to talk about where the goddamn name Janperson came from? Because, as I believe I said earlier, that might be the least intimidating name in all of Tokusatsu.
If I had to guess, Japanese animatronic person.
Or Japanese person.
No,
it's
Janperson.
Janperson
is his name.
I love this. I love in his civilian form, he even has shoes on. He's wearing shoes.
Oh my god, what is he, like a size 20?
It looks like a fucking Barbie doll, the way his arms are stiff with that jacket around him.
Yeah, no, that was not meant to be. I think that's right, actually, right there.
So, what was great about this episode was, like, it was basically just one giant-ass chase scene.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
it was pretty impressive.
I
the budget must have been amazing for the show.
There was some, like, pretty good, like, for the time, like, stunt work with those cars. They were flipping cars.
They were smashing, blowing up, shooting up cars left and right.
There was one point though where like you see one of like the robot minions like holding a car, like trying to carry it towards Janperson. You can tell like obviously it's like hanging by a crane or something like that.
My wire fighting team is ready.
Exactly.
I was saying
he's pushing the two cars away from him.
Yeah. My favorite part of this whole episode was Inspector Komori, especially his introduction.
Oh, it was great.
He's just sitting in the restaurant, eating food, not bothering anyone. His assistant comes in, Mr. Batman, we need your help! I told you my name is Komori, not Batman! Now pay my bill! Now follow me out to my car! Come!
It tells you everything you needed to know about.
What a fucking boss!
I loved it.
If I watch the rest of the show, it's for him.
Well, it has 50 episodes.
Spoilers, though, Ichi. He's only in the first 4 episodes and then episode 8.
Damn it!
Really?
He had such
okay.
He had such Ichijo energy. I was looking forward to more of it.
I was hoping he'd be like the Commissioner Gordon of
right?
This, like even more
fucking
more Batman.
Essentially, the show, it also didn't do that well.
No.
But yeah, so basically the plot of the episode is they're chasing down this bank robber who then pulls out fucking rockets and shit while they're trying to get this vaccine to this girl with suspiciously evenly distributed chicken pox.
It reminded me of that part from Airplane where they're like trying to bring the heart to the girl. Like, we got a time limit. Like,
yeah. We have to get this vaccine by 3 p.m. or she's dead!
On the dot. That's how disease works.
Yeah. So it turns into this complicated-ass car chase, and then apparently the thief is on the run from an evil organization called the Guild, who's led by definitely not David Bowie in the Labyrinth.
Who is it, Paul?
The Rum Tum Tugger, and he's a curious cat.
It really does look like cat's makeup.
I really fucking wish Emily had watched this, because this would have been the second thing that she saw that involved an evil organization called the Guild, led by David Bowie.
Oh my god.
That's something that Venture Brothers did exactly.
You were talking about that. It's like, holy crap. Like, the parallels are off the chart.
The villain for this series looks awful.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Well, he looks
I did
like
not like him.
Apparently his name is Ben Fujinami.
Yes. Greatest of all villains.
Ben.
Yes.
I missed that.
No.
I also love how, like, when the robot minions start, like, after they get, like, fucking decapitated,
they keep going!
All 3 of their heads keep kicking. One of them just leaps up and tries to bite him. They all just start going, hey, and shooting fire.
It just became fucking Zombie 3 when that head started, like, flying around. I loved it. Like, I was like, this is
That's him! That's not David Bowie!
It was such an Italian horror movie moment. I loved it.
They fly now? They fly now! And then, like, so, like, Janperson rolls up and is fighting them, and I love that, like, his gun has, like, apparently not 1,000 bullets. Full bullet! And you just watch the count go down as it just...
Oh, yeah, and he went from, like, there was such weird editing. He went from, like, 900 to, like, 600 to, like, nothing.
He shot, like, 600 lasers in a second.
You're like, damn.
And nothing died. One thing died.
Yeah.
Got 1 kill from that.
My
terrible showing.
My favorite edit was when the androids' heads were, like, breathing the fire.
Yeah, and they just,
like, just, like, the worst ADR. Like, like, I had so much fun with this. But this was one of the most like shoddily put together things I've ever seen. Like the editing on this was terrible.
There were a lot of really awkward cuts, especially when Janperson was supposed to be like moving really fast. The cuts between like boom, 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 were like the most distracting things in the episode.
For a moment, can we talk about Janperson's design itself? Like, other than like the blatant RoboCopness, it's like it's not a bad looking suit.
It's not the worst Metal Hero suit I've ever seen.
I will admit, I would prefer it to be like silver over purple.
Of course you would.
I thought it was blue, but I guess that was
it's purple.
The quality of the episode.
Purple.
Yeah.
It's very purple.
Like the visor itself is actually kind of neat look. Again, it's just RoboCop, but like I like the badges though, like ingrained into them. Like that's kind of neat.
The stuff he had on his arms was pretty cool.
Yeah, I know that. I think those close-ups were like animatronics. Like when we see the arms like on that repeat footage.
He has like that they call it the backlit controller, his like wrist computer, and he's got like the badge on his hand. That's pretty cool.
Well, and it was very RoboCop, like the way he scanned everything. Like I like it kind of like this robot. Like that's how he did it.
I hadn't noticed. And then at one point late in the episode, they just straight up play the theme song from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Yeah, that was weird. Like,
oh, you know what's also funny? Like, Janperson, like heavily inspired by RoboCop, came out in 1993. RoboCop 3 also came out in 1993.
Also, same year of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh, it has 6% on Rotten Tomatoes. Poor RoboCop 3.
RoboCop 3 or this?
Yeah, RoboCop 3.
Yeah, it's a little
and just to also throw in that upsetting thing as well. This the image will load. Curse you! There it goes. Janperson was meant to return in Space Squad.
Oh, that would have been great.
Is that what that image is?
Yeah, Space Squad was. Oh, there you go.
Oh, thank you, Deckers. Look how better that looks.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That screams prototype unpainted.
You know what it would be? It would be like a team of
Yeah, these are like the mass-produced ones.
Now put it in RoboCop 2's RoboCop's colors because I like that nice metallic blue. That's nice.
That's what I thought this was.
Chrome cobalt.
No, it's definitely purple.
The Janperson.
But you know what? Janperson. He got a figure art. He got a Ranger key. You know he made it in life.
The Janperson mass-produced robot models are called the Jan people.
The Jan people. The Japan's peoples.
And we shall call them the Jan Parsons Project.
They already did that. It's called Jaban. Oh, I think Jaban was the one I was thinking of.
The episode.
No, the Jan Michael Vincents.
I already did. The Jan.
Yeah.
No, the
Janperson was also meant to get a figure art. Never happened.
I want a renewal Janperson figure art with like his civilian mode with his clothes.
With the clothes.
With the clothes on.
Parachute jacket.
I am human, not robot who can fight crime and giant monsters.
Ladies and Gentlemen. That's the name of the fucking episode.
What?
I'm gonna go with Ladies and Gentlemen.
Ladies and Gentlemen. There you go.
There's the
And
name.
he also had a Ranger key.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
What a time.
He made it.
So, Gar, what was airing currently alongside this? It was Die Ranger, and what was the Common Rider at the time?
There wasn't one.
It was Jay.
There was Zedo, the movie. So essentially,
wasn't there? There was Jay.
Jay was 94.
Right.
So Metal Hero essentially took Kamen Rider's place in the time slot.
Oh, interesting.
Which is why Space Squad was going to be a Sentai Metal Hero collaboration to reignite that old time of when these two heroes were together.
Yeah.
And then they released two parts of it. Yeah, they did a Super Sentai one where, okay, remember Q Ranger where there was like 12 Rangers?
Yeah.
The Space Sentai?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had them split into two teams and fight against each other and claimed it to be a part of this big giant crossover revival of Metal Hero. It did so poorly.
Trying to make a Civil War movie to kickstart a crossover franchise.
Oh.
It
Wow,
did
Marvel really did ruin everything.
But like it did so poorly, Toei pulled the plug on the entire Metal Hero Super Sentai revival
A
project.
real fucking shame.
It sucks so bad.
A real
'cause
shame.
I
Real
enjoyed what I was seeing, and I was looking forward to more.
Oh, well.
Like they even teased a third part, and it's like, oh man, and it never happened. Yeah.
So yeah, that's Janperson. Watch it if you like RoboCop.
I mean,
The first episode's legally available on Toei Tokusatsu World's YouTube channel.
That's how I watched it this morning.
I didn't. I chose fan subs.
Nah.
Watch it if you want to see someone named Batman get it on with someone who looks like Lois Lane.
I was Paul Van having a good time.
Just to give you an idea, Sal, this is the last shot of Space Squad.
Wow.
Nice. Demonic.
The tease of the next hero. And we never saw it again.
Oh, so it's Guyver syndrome.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a pretty 90s thing. Yeah, like you said, you should check it out.
Yeah.
That sounds like your thing.
All right, and that brings us to the end of Castranger for today.
Ooh.
Thank you for joining us for this episode, Sal.
Yeah, always a pleasure.
Hopefully,
Would you prefer your check in the mail or like digitally? Like how would you like it?
You're supposed to wait till after the episode to talk about the finances.
Don't worry, I'm covering this one with sexual favors. It'll be fine.
He is taking you home, so yeah.
Take me home tonight.
All right, well, Jikai Radio Sentai Castranger. Our topic for the last.
Did you just have a stroke? Maybe.
No, he was doing the thing I do.
Yeah.
Is that every time?
No.
No, I do.
Our topic next week.
Can I talk about it?
Yes.
Yeah. So this movie's now 10 years old, and I freaking love it. It's great. It's so great. I'm gonna be there in person to talk about it.
Oh shit.
Kamen Rider Super Sentai Space Sheriffs Superhero Tyson Z.
Oh,
It's time
fuck
to
yeah.
talk about shits. That's what the fandom calls it. SHTZ shits.
I'm in.
You mean I gotta be back again? Fine.
But you don't have to.
Oh, I do.
You want
I
to.
just-
It's lovely.
Was it when fucking Wizard and Kyoryuger were airing?
Yeah, they're in the
Oh my
poster
God.
right there.
Oh my goodness. It came out April 27th. We record next week on the 28th. We're literally talking about for the 10-year anniversary.
How are you timing this shit, Gar? God fucking damn it.
Because I was like, wait a minute, that movie came out in April.
No,
2020
didn't we
2013.
do that? Didn't we do that recently with another fucking
Yeah,
movie?
Gavon versus Gokaiger.
That's right.
Yeah.
God damn it, Gar. Fuck.
It's like if I actually like Metal Heroes and I planned this out in advance.
Well, no, you know what? I've come to this realization, Gar. You love anniversary stuff.
Yeah.
That's true.
You love the celebration of franchises.
I can't help it. It's nice to see when the studios like to celebrate big anniversaries.
When Sentai reaches its 50th year, you're just gonna fucking.
I fully had planned to go to Japan in 2025
Damn.
for Sentai's 50th.
One quick aside regarding the schedule. Is there a reason we're waiting so long to talk about Once and Always?
For Once and Always, that's planned for the actual 30th anniversary of Power Rangers.
All right. I just didn't know what we were waiting so long for since it just came out.
Because it's episode 450.
All right. Okay, so until then, that is the episode. But let me just quickly thank our active Patreon subscribers. Last week I looked through all of the list, including the ones that were no longer active. But I'm going to try and be more consistent about thanking our active Patreons, which include...
May I say our first one?
Uh-huh.
Jan Michael Harper.
Yeah. Our active Patreon subscribers right now are Michael Harper, Sentai VT, Armorhide, and Blaze. So thank you
so much.
Thank you to you fine gents for supporting us. And as always, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, merch, all of our cool shit. Join our Discord server. We pride ourselves on being one of the very few non-toxic tokusatsu discussion forums.
Cringe,
We'll
yes.
get there.
Toxic, no.
We'll get there.
We'll get
No,
there.
I'm gonna. That should be our tagline. Cringe, yes. Toxic, no.
You can join me every Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday for where I stream tokusatsu shows with slight riff tracks.
Yeah, and you can listen into when we record this show live Friday nights. All
I
right.
suppose.
Well, thank you once again for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. And we will see you next week.
Great
Bye.
feedback, Colin.
Yeah.
Stay Sentai.
Night, guys.